And we now turn to Turkey. The president of the country recently issued an ultimatum to Sweden. His message is quite simple. Don't expect Turkish support for NATO bid. This is what he has told Sweden's leadership in clear words. But the question is why? And the answer is this development: the burning of the Holy Quran in Sweden. On the 21st of January, a copy of the Quran was set ablaze in Stockholm. Who was behind it? This man, Rasmus Paludan, the leader of Hardline, a far-right political party. He has recently gained notoriety through a series of online videos where he talks about Islam and its adherents. And this time, he took things a notch further. He went outside the Turkish embassy in Stockholm and burnt the Quran. Why? Well, the politician cites freedom of expression as his motivation. And what's even more striking is that he carried out this act in the presence of the police. And this incident has sparked massive protests, both in Sweden as well as the Islamic world. And as I speak, protests are underway in Jordan, Iraq, Yemen. The protesters are burning Swedish flags and asking the Swedish government to take action against Paludan. Here are some voices.
This is offensive to all Muslims' feelings. We will not agree should this happen once more. And we are asking even the European Union to publish a statement to condemn such insults to other religions.
It's important to boycott them. It has become our duty. We must not underestimate the step of boycotting. The issue of boycotting is a lesson for anyone who does not respect Islam.
And as the protests escalate, the Turkish leader also has joined the chorus. Addressing his lawmakers after a cabinet meeting, he said if Sweden can allow such blasphemy, it must not expect support for NATO membership. Those were the exact words spoken. Have a look.
It's very obvious. Those who allow such blasphemy in front of our embassy in Stockholm can no longer expect our support for their NATO membership. The Swedish government does not need to lecture us about rights and freedoms. If you really do respect rights and freedoms, at first, you need to respect the Turkish Republic or Muslims' religious beliefs. If you do not show that respect, I'm sorry, you will not see any support from us regarding the NATO membership issue.
Has Sweden responded to this warning? Not yet. Reports say the Swedish foreign minister was asked for a comment. He said he wanted to first understand what exactly had been said. Now remember, last year, Sweden and Finland applied to join the NATO following Russia's invasion of Ukraine and fears that the war could spill over. But to join the NATO, all 30 member states must approve their bids. And this includes Turkey as well, which in the past has said that Sweden must first take a clearer stance against the Kurdish groups who in 2016 staged a coup attempt in Turkey. Turkey calls the members of this group terrorists. It wants Sweden to refer to them by the same name, because some of these people are currently living in Sweden and Finland. Turkey has asked both countries to extradite them, or else it will stall their bid for NATO membership. This dispute had been playing out for quite some time now. Now Turkey has found another excuse, this time an issue that almost the entire Arab world is united on. But are blasphemy and insult to Islam Erdogan's only motivations to hurt Sweden? It doesn't look like that. From where I see it, this could be an attempt to regain some goodwill with Russia. You see, throughout the last 11 months of the Ukraine war, Erdogan has vocally supported Ukraine and on some instances called out Russia. This is despite the two countries enjoying reasonably good ties before the war. And now, with the war stuck in a stalemate and the blockade of Russian gas exports hurting Ankara, Erdogan is looking to mend ties with Moscow as much as he can. And what better way to do this than take on Sweden? This could be the first reason. The second reason could be Turkey's domestic affairs. There are elections coming next year, and things don't look good for Erdogan. Turkey's opposition parties have united against him. Plus, the Turkish people are upset with Erdogan over his orthodox policies. So, is Erdogan using this issue to burnish his credentials? To portray himself as a guardian of the faith? Given by his track record and unwarranted activism on other issues, we won't be surprised if this indeed is the plan here. Whatever be his intentions, this story may blow up in the days ahead. With more leaders in the Islamic world likely to raise the matter, we will be tracking those developments for you. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.